Hi there.
Hey.
So, yeah.
My name is Jitinder.
Nice to meet you, Jitinder.
Same here.
And I loved your little puggy also.
Oh, yeah,
and
he's very sweet.
Yeah, his name is Pagu, right?
Yes, that's
because
right.
he's a pug.
Yeah,
And you generally leave him loose here to enjoy.
that's true.
Yeah.
You know, it's a open field here.
Right.
They get to run a lot with other friends of theirs.
Right. And I asked you if you would call yourself an owner. Would you call him?
No, I would
his
call
owner?
myself an owner. As I told you, we cannot call ourselves owners of any living being. We can call ourselves owners of assets like house, car, but
Right.
not of any living being.
Not of a living being. Wonderful. So,
No.
Pandru, don't,
No,
Baba. Say
no.
hi. Pandru, say hi. Okay. So then there are people who own cattle and they own sheep.
Okay.
But aren't those also animals then?
They
and
are.
they're living
I mean-
beings.
I mean,
Is
they
that
will-
right then?
They will have to understand that even if they are keeping those cattle, sheeps, they cannot call them owners themselves. They will have to feed them. They will have to take care of them. By the end of the day, they are also living beings.
Exactly. And then they send them to slaughter.
Well,
They kill them.
that is something which I cannot comment on. It's their personal, choices, how they want to run their businesses, how they
So
want
you
to run
think
their.
it's okay to run a business with living beings?
I'm neither against it nor in favor of it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know how it is to kill an animal because I have not done it.
Okay. So do
Till
you
today.
eat animals?
I eat non-veg. That's
You
true.
eat chicken?
Yeah, I eat chicken. I
Yeah.
eat only chicken. That's it.
Only chicken.
Only chicken.
Okay. So would you kill a chicken yourself?
No,
Lovely. So you are
I haven't done it. I won't be able to do so.
wonderful. So you are really a compassionate person. Yeah. And do you think I think you wouldn't want to see that suffering, the dying
That's
of
true.
that chicken? It
Yeah,
would
that's
be
true.
very painful for you.
Yes, that's
Right?
true. Yeah.
But yet you do it because every time you eat a chicken, you are paying somebody to do it for you.
That's true.
Why do you think you do this then?
Well, I haven't thought about it. I've never thought that I eating a chicken means we killing a chicken. One chicken being dead. So it's a
Right.
wonderful thought that you are giving such kind of an information and such kind of an perception you are trying to put in somebody's mind. That even if you are going to eat a non-veg, behind the scenes somebody's getting killed for
Yes,
that.
that's right. And it's a
Yeah.
living being that
Yeah.
has equal sentience, just like
I agree. I
a
completely agree
dog
with you.
or a cat or a human being.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
true.
they feel pain, they feel
Yes,
joy, they
yes.
want to live with their families.
That's true.
They have mother's love.
Yes, yes.
Everything. They experience everything. They experience pain,
Yes.
everything.
I agree.
Yeah. So now let me tell you why we do it. Yeah, because you've never given it a thought. That is
Yes.
so correct.
That's
yeah,
true.
we do it just because everybody else is doing it.
Yes.
And we are born into families that eat non-veg. So we just are born into the system.
Yes.
Right?
That's true.
Yeah. So do you know how old these chickens are when they are killed?
Usually what I heard about these chickens nowadays, not earlier days when you had some what you call as
Farm and
cow
all.
run chickens
Okay.
or something like that. Nowadays these boiler chickens, they usually inject them, make them bigger in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, months time,
Right.
rather than they growing
Yeah,
by
so
their
they're
own.
just 40 days old. So
Yeah.
they're actually babies,
They're actually babies and they
Yeah.
just try to inject them to make them
bigger.
bigger.
Right. So they are babies that have the weight of an adult chicken.
That's true.
Yeah, they're 40-day-old babies. Now, if in human age, that would be like a 1.5-year-old child.
Yes.
So, would you kill a baby?
Not at all.
Not at all.
No,
But
no.
yet, every
As I
day,
told you,
every
no.
time you eat chicken, you're the reason
Yeah,
for a baby dying.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Right?
what I told you. This is a very good thought that you are putting in.
Yeah. So, basically, have you seen these chickens running around? If they're babies, they should be running around and playing, right?
That's true.
But they don't. Yeah. Do you know why?
Oh.
Because they have the weight of an adult.
Oh. Okay.
The weight of an adult chicken. Now, in human age, that would be like a 1.5-year-old baby weighing something like 60-70 kgs.
True.
Would that baby be even able to stand
No,
up?
not at all.
Yeah. So this is what we do to them. And we are actually taking the life of a baby that can't even defend itself.
True. True. I agree.
Right? They can't defend, whether it's a him or a he, she. They can't defend themselves.
I don't know.
So if there
Yes,
was,
yes.
if there was a chicken that was, going to be run over by a car or something, what would you instinctively do?
If he's still alive, I will try
No.
to save.
Huh, right. You
Yeah.
would try to save him.
If he's still alive.
Instinctively.
Yes.
If the car was just going to come, just like you would want to save a dog or a human being, right? So individually, we are really compassionate people, but society has taken over our minds and hearts,
Yes.
and has conditioned us to accept this as this violence as something very normal
That's true.
and natural, right?
That's true.
But is it normal and natural? Instinctively, we wouldn't.
Yeah, instinctively we are human beings by the end of the day, right?
Yeah. Now, if you put a chicken and
Pagu?
a chicken baby
Okay.
and an apple in front of a human child, what would the child instinctively do?
I'm so sorry. Could you please repeat the
Yeah.
question?
So if you put a chicken and an apple in front of a baby or a child, what would the child instinctively do?
A chicken, a dead chicken? you're
No,
talking?
no, a live chicken.
He'll try to play with the chicken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And eat the apple? And eat the apple.
Eat the apple, right. That's
Right.
true.
What if you did put the same two things in front of a dog? What would the dog do?
The dog will kill the chicken.
Right.
No, Pagu.
Pandru,
No,
come
Pandru,
say hi.
no.
Pandru, no.
No, Pandru.
No.
No.
Be a good
He's
boy.
your friend.
Yeah. So the dog would eat up the chicken completely
Yeah,
and
Wouldn't even-
wouldn't even look at the apple.
that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
So instinctively we know what this is all about.
Yes.
Now, as a child, did anybody explain to you that this is a baby, we're going to kill it and then give the flesh to you to eat?
No, nobody
No.
does that, yeah.
Had somebody explained, what do you think your reaction would have been or your response would have
I
been?
would have stopped eating.
Exactly. So it has never been a personal choice,
Yes,
right? It's
Yeah.
never a choice.
that's true.
And if it were a choice, we would probably not be part of this violent system
Yes.
because it's not food, it is violence.
That's true.
Right? Similarly, I think these cattle owners and sheep owners, they are generally born into the system and they do it because everybody else is doing it
Yes,
and they never give it a thought. They
Yeah.
never look at these animals as individuals,
that's true.
right? But if they did, do you think they'd be able to do this? No.
Yeah, they will not be able to.
Right.
What do you mean
And
coming
do
a
you
little bit
think-
here?
Yeah.
The sun is coming directly on my
Yeah,
beard.
but then
Yeah.
the video won't be so clear. So So, yeah, that's what I mean. So we don't look at them as individuals,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
And we just do what everybody's doing. It's a dominant ideology.
Yeah.
So now that I've kind of sensitized you, what do you think you'll do? Do you think the next time you want to eat chicken, do you think you're going to listen to your heart and say, okay, I'm a compassionate person, I would never be part of this violent system?
So
And
first
stop
thing-
eating? Or would you say, oh, doesn't matter, it's just so tasty,
Now
I can't give it up?
No, it's not like it doesn't matter. But I won't promise you that I will stop eating immediately. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be
that's
honest.
wonderful.
Let's. I won't say I will stop immediately, but I will definitely give it a thought.
Right.
I will definitely give it thought. What you are saying, what your thoughts are, what your thoughts are about animals, what you are putting these thoughts
Right.
in others' mind. So, I would definitely think about it.
Wonderful.
It's not a one. See, if you are doing something from past 20-30 years,
Yes, it's difficult to
just changing that
suddenly,
thing in
yes.
one day,
Yeah, it's a bit difficult.
it's not going to happen,
Yeah,
right?
But do you know, if you have cravings for this, there are options like Good Dot. Have you heard of Good Dot meat?
Good dot meat?
Yes.
No, I haven't tried it.
Yeah, so you can find it online,
Yeah.
or there are distributors in Pune. I can share the number with you.
Okay.
You can try it, and you can use that as the meat instead of a real live chicken.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Because when you have cravings, yes, it's like you said, it's very difficult to give it up all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's true. As I said, I will give it a thought.
Wow.
But
Wonderful.
leaving it or telling you on camera that I'm going to leave it today,
Yeah. No, I
it will be-
understand. Yeah.
it will be a false statement, right?
Yeah, yeah. True, very true. And I think you should do your research.
Yeah.
You can watch Earthlings because you're such a compassionate
Yeah.
person. Yeah, watch a video that's called Earthlings.
Okay.
Then there is a Life Connected, which talks about the environmental impact as well as the impact on health.
Okay.
Because we are told that we need it, it's healthy,
Yeah.
and actually it's quite the opposite because all animal products contain saturated fat,
Yes,
and they are the main reason for disease.
that's true.
So environmental impact. You can watch Cowspiracy
Okay.
and What the Health.
Okay.
Get information and make your choices,
Yes.
and share this information with others because
Absolutely.
knowledge is power.
Absolutely.
And when we are kept in the dark, like I don't think anybody had spoken to you about chickens like the way I did.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so we are totally desensitized to the pain and suffering of others. And
That's
when
true.
from childhood we are taught that a dog is to be loved
Yes.
and a chicken is to be killed and eaten, we are taught speciesism. We are taught
Yeah.
to discriminate against certain species.
Agree.
And when you learn that, then it becomes very easy to discriminate against
That's
other
true.
human beings as well.
Yes.
So the root of all evil on earth is kind of speciesism.
That's true.
You get rid. If you teach a child that right from childhood, no, you have to respect a chicken as much as you respect a dog, as much as you respect a tiger, as much as you respect an insect,
Yeah.
do you think there would be wars?
No.
Because
No,
that
I'm not sure about wars, but people definitely would be vegetarians.
vegetarians, as well as they would respect all living beings equally,
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's true.
they?
Yeah. that's
Yeah.
true.
And you can also check out Deadly Dairy. It's
Okay.
a video by
Okay.
Animal Equality.
Okay.
Check out their research, their investigation, and maybe you will be enlightened about what happens in the dairy industry as well.
Sure.
And the fishery. Do you eat fish?
Yeah.
So there is a video called Seaspiracy,
Okay.
as well as See the Truth. SEA, the truth. See
Okay.
the truth. Watch these videos and you'll see what we are doing to the planet. Yeah? You
Sure.
can also watch End of the Line,
Sure.
The End of the Line, and that is how corporates are involved in this, in this massive massacre of trillions of delicate, beautiful fish in
Okay.
the ocean. Thank you so
was
much
nice
for
talking
giving
to
me.
you.
Yeah, lovely
Yeah,
talking
thank
to
you.
you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.